Hey everybody, my name is Madonna Ballard and welcome to my channel. I will be your host with the most. I don't know what the most of, but I am the host. And I am welcoming you all here. Trying to get so I'm not so white. I don't want to roll over anybody. Well, want is probably the wrong word. I just assume not. All that howling and I don't need that. So the reason I came today, oh look at there. It's just the Kleenex. But if I move the box then my phone falls. Although I'm using my Camille pillow. But anyway. Okay. Technical difficulties, what can I say? It's the age we're living in. So I do have a few finished objects, a few shout outs. I'm going to talk about some stuff that I've been hearing, not drama stuff. I mean legitimate questions that people have been asking about crochet and stuff. Not that I know everything or hardly anything, but I know stuff. Just stuff. Oh, I made this! This is another headband. This one came out better. Second one always does. I don't know why. Keep my ears warm. This is pink for support of breast cancer curing. Breast cancer research. Breast cancer treatment. I'm not supporting breast cancer at all. So I know I was going to do the Rosie wrap that Randy's Ramblings, check her out, made. But I figured I had this pattern sitting here, so I just picked up the yarn and a hook and went at it. It will keep my ears warm though. I kind of like it. Okay, that's one FO. What am I working on? Nothing. I just sewed this up and hit record. So I got no whips. Well, that stupid bear blanket. I know. I said I was going to do it the other day. I didn't. So sue me. But I did get challenged by Judy to make a tea cozy. I don't have a teapot. But I made one. It's a chicken. And it's a silky chicken. Or whatever those fancy ones are that we were talking about the other night in Dana's live. I tried to make it look like that anyway. But I finished it. It's all done. Cluck, cluck. This is why I don't do amigurumi. The eyes are not crooked. I measured. They look crooked though. But anyway, that's the whole thing. See, there's the handle. Actually, it's just cardboard. I cut it out. So it's done. Done. I hope Judy at Which Piece Crafts, check her out, watches this and sees it. I put it on her page. I tried to put it on the page for the cozies, but it kept saying your download or your upload, I don't know. Anyway, it wouldn't let me, but she saw it. That's all that counts. So I did it, and it is crocheted. So, and I'm going to send it to somebody who I hope will appreciate it. And Tess must have heard something because that's her barking. Sorry. She'll be walking by. Yep, there she goes. Oh, a Tess sighting. Tessa! Stop it, please. Never worked before, but whatever. So, those are my two whips. I mean, two FOs. I don't have any whips. Oh, that blanket. Yeah, that thing. I know. it'll be easier on my mind if I just get it done. But anyway, I sent the final blankets to the kids yesterday, kids with cancer in the Carolinas. I'll finish that bear blanket and get those sent to Project Linus. And I'll send the tea cozy. Then I don't have to send anything else. Yay! So, couple of chats. You know, I barely ever miss a chat. Rarely ever miss a chat. A couple of people were talking about shawls and the differences and different stitches for them and all this stuff. And I have to say, granny square stitch, when I see that personally, I think, I mean, the yarns are almost always beautiful and they always go together. Technique is pretty, I mean, it's a granny stitch. It's 3DCs, space 3DCs, whatever. I wish it could come up where people would start using something else in anything they make. Krista showed one this morning. It was a granny stitch, but it was different. It had a lot bigger spaces and a lot more than 3DCs. That one was kind of cool. But generally when I see granny stitch, I think, I mean, I like it. And people, you work just as hard on making something out of granny stitches as you would out of any other stitch. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I've been crocheting so long and it seemed like for a while there everything was granny stitch. But whatever. And a couple people were talking about blocking their things. Whether they do or not, or whether it's worth it. Blah. Why block it when you wash it and it goes right back? That's when you block it by getting it damp and then stretching it out the way you want to. And I'm not talking about granny squares. Granny squares, there's tons of boards. And you don't even really have to get them wet. Just let them sit on the board for a while. But what blocking does is it relaxes the yarn and the stitches so that everything, you know how like if you get a tooth pulled, all the other teeth move in to cover that space? That's what happens when you block something. It relaxes the fabric. It the stitches move around to settle. That's if you steam block, sorry. You know, and you don't have to buy a steamer. I mean, you can. They're pretty cheap. But and it does take a lot, like to do a big blanket. But Mikey on Crochet Crowd has a video about blocking and shows the difference. And you would not believe the difference in a garment or a blanket once you steam block it. It's just beautiful and it's so relaxed, and I mean it's amazing what blocking does. And I didn't used to block anything either. And you can just wash it and dry it. That's not blocking it, but that will relax it and soften it up a little bit. But steam blocking really does make a huge difference. And there's a lot of people that say they don't wash their like baby blankets before they give them. And I don't understand that. I mean, even after all this time, and it has never happened to me that I know of, but I'm still scared every time I give a blanket that they're going to wash it and it's going to fall apart. So, not just for cleanliness, and I mean, everybody has odors and stuff in their home, smokers, pet lovers. Even if you don't let your pets anywhere near your yarn, you're still going to get pet hairs and pet odors on there. So wash it. Just wash it, dry it, and give it away. That way, if it does fall apart, you can fix it or make a new one or whatever you have to do. And then you don't have to worry about it. And, what else? Oh, Seta. she is having an amazing trip. But I was really surprised how a lot of like the bigger channels, like Krista didn't know anything about it. And it's been going on for a month. I don't understand. I'm not slamming Krista, believe me. I love Krista. But I was surprised that she didn't know Seta was driving across country to Alaska. Cross countries. They should just go through Canada too. I was really surprised, and all this time I've been watching Fiber Spider. I love his patterns. I love listening to him. But he doesn't watch any other channels. None. He had no clue. He made something. What was it? I watched him anyway sometime yesterday or this weekend. And he was making something, and I thought, people have been making those on YouTube for the last 6 months. But he had no clue. He doesn't watch anybody else. Which he doesn't have to. He has like 10 billion followers, so what does he care? Tessa. But I was just, and I'm not slamming Fiber Spider. I'm not slamming anybody. I'm just saying I was surprised by how little the bigger channels know about the other channels on YouTube. I mean, Crystal watches Zach. We all know that. And her new friend, or her friend that started a new channel. That was pretty cool. So, I guess I'll do my shout outs and let everybody go. There's 20 million videos to watch. And like I said, I'm not doing Blacktober, and I'm not really watching it. A few of them I do, but not a lot. So, for my shout-outs, can I help you? First one is Trish's Creative Treasures. Her name's Trisha, obviously. She has 66 subscribers. I watched a couple of her videos today. She's pretty good. So go ahead and check her out. Teddy, do you want a drink or what? And then, of course, and I know she doesn't need any introduction, and she certainly does not need a shout out from me, but Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. Dana and Dooley. I just love those two. Get off of that. You know, why are animals so bad when I want to record? Anyway, I put a link in the description box, and that's for her. She's teaching crochet from the very beginning. It's awesome. It's the first assignment. And if you know somebody who wants to learn crochet, she is excellent. She has... Who wrote this? Oh, I did. Sorry. 736 subscribers. Excuse me. She's a truck driver, and she takes her dog Dooley with her. And they're a great team, and Dooley is beautiful. Well, so is Dana, but... And then I have Hopeful Crafts. Hope Mahoney. She has 237 subscribers. She could use a lot more. She has some very, very nice videos. I liked them a lot. And then Dina's Homespun Fun. I've been watching her since forever. And then she took a break. Sorry, because they were moving. And summer and kids, you know. But she has 688 subscribers. And it looks like Dina, but it's pronounced Dina. And then we have BrownOwl's CrochetFun, Isla. She's awesome. All this time I thought she lived in Scotland. Turns out she lives in Canada, which is kind of the same thing, but not quite. And she has 411 subscribers, so she could use a nice kick. Then we have Kim's Crochet and Knits. Obviously, her name's Kim. She's in Canada. She's awesome. She's very quick, and her stuff is beautiful that she makes. And she dyes her own yarn, and she gets some awesome color combinations. I always enjoy watching her, but I hardly ever comment. I don't know why. But I try to, but she's awesome. So give her, she has, did I say how many she has? She has 657 subscribers. And then last but not least, another one that does not need any shout outs from me by any means is Crochet Rocks, Tracy. She has like a bazillion subscribers. I don't know exactly because I don't know how to write down numbers that big, but it's something point something K. So it's a lot. But she's awesome. She's on here all the time. She seldom misses a live. She does a lot of her own lives. She does tutorials. She does shopping. She's awesome. She's so good at picking out pretty yarn or putting nice colors together. She's so fun. I just love her to death. So make sure you check out Crochet Rocks Tracy. Okay? And I guess I got everything off my chest and showed you my stuff, and a couple of the animals chimed in. Big surprise. So laugh, because life's too short not to.